Hello, this is a free call from
Gypsy Blanchard,
an offender at the Chillicothe Correctional Center.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello?
Hey, Gypsy, how are you?
Hi, I'm surviving. I got a really bad cough and cold.
Oh, no.
It's been going on for about 2 weeks, so I feel like I'm dying, but I'm all right.
What does it feel like?
Well, my chest, it's like all in my chest, and so I've got like a lot of mucus in my chest, so I stay up all night coughing, and sorry, I went to sick call, and all they gave me was Tylenol, so I'm like, oh great, so my body's trying to fight it on its own, and I drank Vicks Vapor Rub. I tried every kind of tonic possible.
Where did you get the cold from? Just from jail?
The flu shot. I got the flu shot. Yep. It happens every time I get it, so I should have known it was coming.
Oh, no.
But I'll be all right.
You called 3 times on Saturday, and my phone is always on silent on the weekends. And I'm like, oh, my God, I hope everything's okay.
Yeah. I had just got your email that said that you wanted me to call.
Right.
How's things going?
It's good. A magazine called The Hollywood Reporter, maybe Christy mentioned, announced the film, and people are, obviously very excited about it, mesmerized, really fascinated, without you feeling objectified. It's just, I think, HBO very rarely will, make an announcement like they did, because it's, it's like we're not airing it next week. So it's actually, it means that they're very excited to put the movie out. So I'm going to print out, the article and send it to you. Is that allowed?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great.
That's awesome. Good.
Yeah.
So
everything is moving along. We're going to find out Thanksgiving if it's going to be Sundance or South by or Tribeca. Okay. I know that Christy really wants to know.
Yeah. Now, do we know, exactly when it's going to premiere on HBO itself?
Yeah, so it's going to be in March is the set air date.
Okay, good.
Yep. So it's programmed, and they moved it up, and it's, I think it's pretty much as fast as it can be on it. But it'll be... audiences will see it January or February, and then everybody will have access to it on in March. And typically, and this is there will be a full link on YouTube for people that can't watch on HBO, or I can just send DVDs to people who want to see it. Because I know some people don't have HBO and things like that.
Right. Yeah, me and Mom were wondering about that. We're like, what happens if people don't have HBO? So, yeah.
Yeah. And I borrow people's HBO. People can do that, and it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because usually they have those free trials for HBO, 30-day free trial or whatever.
Right.
So.
Well, how is work been going?
Good. I got a job change, so I'm no longer working in the kitchen. I'm now a dorm tender, which I work on my housing unit, cleaning. So all I do is mop and clean the bathroom, and really, it's really easy. I went from the hardest job to the easiest, so it's been good on me, especially right now. I need something easy.
What was hard about the kitchen job?
Just mostly the officers were so freaking mean. And I know that they have to be stern in order to get things done, but they go a little bit above and beyond. I mean, they cuss you out and stuff like that, and it's technically against the rules to cuss an offender out. But sometimes they really just don't care. So,
right.
So it was just the stress of the job was hard, and also on my body it was hard because you see those big coolers that, like at Walmart or whatever.
Right.
Right. Well, I had to be picking up 2 of those at a time and things like that. It's hard on my body, and I don't have...
That's too much for little you.
Yeah, so it was just a little much, but this is something that I could do. This is something manageable. I'm on my housing unit, so whenever I'm done mopping, I just go up to my room and rest for the rest of the time. So, and they still haven't put me in school yet. Still waiting on that. Pretty much nothing much has changed.
Right, but Christy said there was a little bit of hardship in the, in your unit. People were being mean.
This call is from a correctional facility
Yeah.
and may be monitored and recorded.
Just a couple of people were spreading bad rumors, and I decided to correct them. They were like, is it true that you and your boyfriend had sex in your mom's blood and shit like that? And I'm like, no, where in the world did you hear that? And
No.
they just make up bad rumors because they got nothing better to do and they're bored.
Right.
So I just corrected them. I'm like, if you want to know something, I have an article that tells everything that happened, and nowhere near that is that in there. And so, I have my attorney's number if you want to call him and ask him about it.
Right.
Feel free. So.
But it seems okay now?
Yeah, things are okay now. I think I'm no longer the newbie around here, so I think as long as I stick to myself and just keep my head down, keep my circle small, I'll be fine.
But isn't that stressful to keep by yourself? Are you still having those couple of friends?
I do still have those couple of friends, and they're still very good friends. They're protective of me, and we just stick together, and, there's only, about 3 of us, including, not including me. So,
right.
My circle is small, but I don't need a whole lot of friends. As long as I have just a few good, loyal ones, I'm fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Are they staying for as long as you are, or?
No, one should be leaving this month. She needs to get her date back, find out. Another one will be leaving in February, and another one is going to be leaving in December.
So that's soon, no?
Yeah, but I have a roommate. I have a really good roommate, and I have a good room. So
what is she like?
My roommate will be staying a while. One of my roommates, she doesn't leave till next December, so she'll be here a while.
Good.
And then I had to call Mike because I had Mom look up this guy for me because I started a letter relationship. I started writing my best friend that I met in county's brother, and and so we started having a relationship, and I had Mom look him up, and Mom's like, he's not that cute. Because I was like, I need you to tell me how cute he is. And she's like, he's not gross, but he's not a winner. So I'm like, okay. And also, she's like, I told Mike to look him up too. And I'm like, you brought Mike into this too? I was like, Mom. And she's like, Mike said to call him. So I gave him a call. And he's like, what did he say that he's in there for? I said just a simple stealing charge, something like $500. He's in there for a lot more than that. He's in there for drug distribution, stealing, fourth offense, not paying child support. And
oh my God.
You need to not worry about dudes right now. Just focus on school and, work.
Oh my God. So did you write him again?
Well, I was kind of mean, and I had wrote him you lied to me. You said you were here on just a simple stealing charge, and my stepmom said that you're not as good looking as you say you are. And so I sent that. And then
Oh.
I felt really bad about it, so I sent an apology letter saying that I was rude and that I'm sorry. But we shouldn't date. But if you still want to write, that's cool. We could be a pen pal.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Did he respond?
So I'm like, I don't want to date you now, but we can still be a pen pal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's what's up.
Oh my God, excuse me, not Nick. I'm sorry, Mike is so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's like, you can call me anytime. And I'm like, you're a big shot attorney now. I know that you're busy. And he's like, I still have time. I'm like, okay. I won't bother you with my little problems, though.
No, I'm sure you can. I mean, there's a lot of people that you could reach out to.
Yeah.
And Christy's so good about it. She's like, I love how honest she is.
Yeah.
She's always like, nope. Like when the announcement came out on Facebook, she I think hundreds of people commented on it, and she liked every single comment. And I was like, Christy, it's so funny. She's very excited.
Good. Now
yeah.
she said that the title was what was it?
Mommy Dead and Dearest.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this word is so basically there's a film called Mommy Dearest, and it's a very famous one. It's in the classical canon, and it's where Faye Dunaway basically is this really beautiful movie star, and she has a daughter that it looks like on the outside everything is very normal, and the girl is so good looking, and they're the perfect mother-daughter team, but inside the house, there's abuse, and it's a very sort of iconic portrait of abuse, what it looks like on the inside. And there's this line that everybody knows from the film, and it's basically no more wire hangers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So,
I heard that classic line.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So it really, basically we wanted to, anybody who's seen that film should probably see this film because there's a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
And I think ultimately it was an HBO call, but I think it works, and I think people will see it. It's not just about the title, but it's about the story, obviously.
Good. I'm wondering if I could ask the warden if you could send me a DVD copy. So
we would love to. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna write her a letter as soon as you tell me that, it's ready to be put on DVD and everything like that. And I'll ask her, because we have a very nice warden. So I'm sure.
I can also, I can ask too. I mean, I think that when the film comes out in March, that's when I would send you the materials and things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I can help with that, I would be happy to as well.
Good. Now, is there anything I need to know about the film before watching it to prepare myself?
That's a good question. I think that basically, I think parts of it will be hard. I think, our interview, there were times that we talked about the actual night that happened in June. I think that will be hard.
Yeah.
And I can, basically I can tell you, at this point in the film, when it's all picture locked, that means it's finalized. This is when maybe I would close my eyes or something like that. I know that you want to be careful about looking at a photo of your mom. Right.
Yeah. I just, I want to protect myself as much as possible because I have a very fragile emotional state at some point. So I know that watching it will be very emotional because just from our interview, I enjoyed doing the interview with you, but it was very challenging at certain points because it was the first time that I actually spoke about it. And because other than speaking to Mike, I hadn't spoke to anybody else about it. So it was very difficult. But we got through it.
And I think, so the thing is, those parts will be hard, But what will be nice for you to watch is basically like Rod and Christy, like looking at pictures of you, talking about you. I mean, maybe there's a way to see that part of the film. I think you should talk about, if you meet with a counselor, you should talk about, like, is this something that is safe for me to watch? Just be thinking about it. There's parts, like, I could send the Rod and Christy parts. I mean, I obviously want to be very careful and not, you're not damage you in any way. I don't think it would damage you, but I just want to be, I think you should talk to a counselor about it. Because it's a lot about your relationship with your mom and, like, it's how often do you think about that? It's really hard, I'm sure, for you to think about. Your brain doesn't want to dwell on it as much.
Right. And it's like I have nightmares still, and I'm still dealing with that part of it. And every once in a while I'll have a nightmare about my mom, or I'll have a nightmare about Nick, and I'll have to realize that, as much as you want to wake up and say it was just a nightmare, it's this dream, it's not real, I have to wake up and realize that it is real and it did happen. So it just makes it that much more difficult. But on those days, I call Mom, I talk to Dad, things are fine. They make things a lot better for me. And I'll just talk about it with them,
Right.
So, anyway, I have to get to work. I have to turn in my ID so I can start work. But thank you so much for letting me know all this.
Yeah, and I have more questions, so just call me in a couple of days if you can. If we need to put more money on the account, let me know.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Gypsy.
And hopefully I might be feeling a little better.
I hope so. Feel better. That's what I should have ended with. I'm sorry. Feel better, okay?
Thank you so much. You have a good day.
All right, bye, babe.
Bye-bye.
The caller has hung up.